Hello, people of the internet. It's your boy Skinny Penis with a very special kind of ship. I thought to myself, if I already invested a trillion, a trillion XP into Sevastopol for XPing for whatever reason, I can at least suck some fucking content out of that pathetic excuse of a ship. So, yeah, I can go for 2 rounds of suffering in it, just for the content. Afterwards, I will probably never touch it again. Unfortunately, Sevastopol isn't really a ship you want to get. To be honest, it's not even, in my opinion, it can't even be considered an actual tier 10. Like, there's no way. There is no fucking way this ship has, like, any sort of usage or is good in any sort of way. It's like, no, it's just trash and it sucks and that's it. Anyways, what's the problem with it? Well, I mean, the ship doesn't have a radar, even though it's a Russian cruiser. Sure, like it doesn't get 12 cam, which wouldn't actually even be that big of a problem because the ship itself doesn't have any sort of DPM, so you wouldn't be able to kill destroyers even if you could radar them. It would only really fuck with smoke cruisers, which would be the point of it, right? Because you have like crazy dispersion, 380s with improved pen angles. Um, so yeah, being able to radar light cruisers out of smokes or smokes in general would probably be the idea with that kind of concealment. Like, this ship would be a ship where you would want maybe a bit of stealth radar and 12 km long duration 12 km radar in general. I mean, even like Stalingrad duration would already be fine. But since it doesn't have it, the next issue would be, well, surely it gets armor, right? No, it doesn't get armor, right? It's like the entire thing is completely and utterly overmatchable by battleships, point and clickable, and the problem is you don't get a fucking heal. Like, sure, you get one heal, and then you're out of the game for, what is it, like 3 minutes, right? I mean, yeah, 3 minutes. I mean, I'm running the 5% flag, which, by the way, 5% gives you 9 seconds off the heal, I think. So, yeah, well, you're essentially just hiding permanently, and after you're finished hiding you can get, like, you can heal once, and after that heal is through you go back to hiding. That's essentially the entire uh, idea or logic of this ship. Is like, I don't know, long range sniping, but I mean the guns aren't good or surprisingly potent in any sort of way, so okay, well, I mean, I'm not gonna hit him here, I think. Thought he would reverse more, but he beached himself into the rock again. Well, I mean, matchmaking wise, it's kinda okay-ish. Like, yeah, it could be worse, I guess. HE spam cruises are actually a big problem for you because you don't get any sort of meaningful overmatch against cruisers that have half decent armor, like 27 and above. Obviously not overmatchable by your 380s. So the issue being that since you don't have any sort of armor yourself, so 30mm all over, I think, is the verdict. You're looking at the problematic situation where you get outfucked by any sort of half-decent tanky HE spammers, like something like a Hindenburg or Des Moines or something, completely and utterly wrecks you. Like, you don't have a chance. And then shit like this happens where I shoot a flat broadside Stalin. Okay, this one is misaimed, but the first volley I get 2 hits and it's not a citadel. And I mean, I play the entire ship with the purpose of punishing flat broadside ships very reliably, and then you don't get the punishing blows that you would want to. So I'm just like sitting here now. I mean, as you can see, the dispersion is really good. Interestingly enough, if you proc outnumbered on this ship, it's really fun. Like, this like a ship where outnumbered matters quite a lot. I mean, you can imagine if your dispersion is already that potent. Hey, fuck. Your dispersion is already that potent. You can really hurt people with your outnumbered. Theoretically. Should have hydroed. There is a DD behind the smoke in front of the island, and sadly no one is really able to spot it out for me. Well, since I have a distinct lack of DPM, me killing the GK here, even if he gives flat broadside for millennia, is going to be a very, very interesting endeavor, because this is like the maximum amount of damage I'm on average going to get here, 11k. You don't really get more. I think GK at least shatters a wee bit on my armor. GK can't really point and click me. It's more the 30 millimeters that can point and click you. 16k volley, pretty okay-ish, I guess. Have found a pretty decent spot, I'd say. I mean, the concealment is nice on it, so at least you do have some form of being able to disengage. But yeah, I mean, it's essentially this one-punch cruiser. It's a fucking stupid. It's a stupid version of an incomparable as a cruiser, where you don't get a normal super heal, where you also don't get like the overmatch, but you get a bit better dispersion and improved pan angle, which doesn't really matter, because the moment people actually have hands and angle properly, you don't do damage to most of the ships at all. I mean, HE is not really a feasible ammo choice on this ship, because I think, I don't even know, do you get the quarter pen from the Germans? No, you don't even get that, you get a sixth pen, so yeah, well, but I'm pretty sure like you'd never load HE here anyways, in this kind of ship. The improved pen angle could fuck like here, for example. I could maybe get under the turret sits, because the improved pen angle would allow me to penetrate it. Nah, I get pens, but I don't get the sits, which is obviously the problem, because like, just raw pen damage, it's not enough for me to really kill these people. And now is about time for me to fuck off. Like, there's definitely the Haaland in the corner, which is a problem for me. Personally, I'm getting like fucking outspotted for free here. Going to even pop a speed boost to get the fuck out of here faster. And I have to really, really make a choice as to when I'm going to pop my heal, because after I pop it, I will heal a lot of HP, but then I have to be extra cautious as to how I'm playing afterwards, because, yeah, I mean, we're not really looking at some sort of... we don't want to look at some sort of 3 minutes without heal where I'm getting focused out, because as I said, like, there's no armor. I'm going to pop one heal now. Look at this, it's like a 1 minute 30 heal. I mean, I already need insane amounts of time to get the heal through, which is fucking ridiculous in the first place. Like, it's not like a super heal, a normal super heal wouldn't even make the ship broken or anything. It would make it half decent, because you could at least burst tank over and over and over and over again and go dark because of your concealment. Like, the same as like giving it a 12 cam radar. This ship is such a tragedy, it's not fucking viable at tier 10 at all. It's not a tier 10 in general. Like, the ship is so fucking horseshit. I'm confused as to how I already have nearly 80k damage, but that's mostly due to the fact that I have GK giving me a lot of flat broadside over and over again, which I could farm, and yeah, that's essentially it. I can maybe I get a good dispersion for once and penetrate him under the turrets, maybe. He's giving an awful lot of cheek. No. Seems like I can't punish the Stalingrad. I would assume it's the fuse. The fuse is the issue here, most likely. I think I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that, but I think they gave this ship fast fuse on purpose. So, it doesn't overpen as much. I think they fucked the fuse a bit, or they fucked around with the fuse a bit. So against certain ships you're obviously way less likely to get citadels, while against other ships you tend to get more citadels. But I think it's the fuse that fucks me against the Stalin, because usually, like, I do have improved pen angles, as I said, so normally under these kind of situations or circumstances I should be able to handsomely citadel the Stalingrad, but I am not able to do that, so, well, that's fucked. Okay, my entire team is like just dying, so I guess we end the game with 100k, which is already a lot for Sevastopol, not gonna lie. It's quite a crazy amount of damage, I tell you what. You wouldn't believe it, but it's true. Sevastopol usually doesn't do a lot more than 120, 130k average. I think that is already like nuts if you achieve it. Yeah, like fighting this Mecklenburg completely alone is a bit of a problem. Oh, this guy's already nearly dead. Dude, did I even have any sort of teammate? No, I didn't. Unlucky. On a Hydro now. Oh, 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 my entire team. Oh, wait. My entire team disintegrated and then we got 1 kill back. Good trade, boys. Good trade. God damn it, dude. This is an experience, dude. I tell you what, it's pure suffering. I should have sent it into the corner, but the problem was really the Haaland that is still somewhere around here and just torps me the entire time. Yeah, well, I don't really have means to get rid of this Mecklenburg, as long as he doesn't like randomly turn full broadside on purpose. There's very little I can do. Yeah, well, I guess it's a GG Reds. What you kind of hope for... Oh, yeah, GG Reds. What you kind of hope for with Sevastopol is really tier 8 matchmaking, because that's equal tier fights for you. I mean, look, you're not doing anything. The ship is so horseshit. Okay, then again, I didn't really have teammates here. It's a bit of a problem. Bismarck Gunner. Yeah, we can go into the spec a bit, but there is not really a spec that saves this ship. I only lose in it because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do. So I just moved the Moskva Commander. I mean, top grade is pretty cool if you're close. Since your reload is that long, you at least get 8% off it. You can probably drop Superintendent because feasibly you don't go through more than 2 heals ever, kind of. The speed boosts are kind of nice. I like to use them a bit, and also you get 1 more DCP because for some reason the ship gets fast DCPs, which is weird. It doesn't even get 5 fast DCPs, it gets 4. I really don't know the balancing of the ship. So this is like an average cruiser spec. And for equipment, I think I actually bought some damage control party one for funny reasons, because I only have 4, so I'll just make the DCP longer and I have like 1,000,000 coal. I go a speed boost mod instead of hydro, because the speed boost is kind of interesting. It's a fast cooldown, short duration French one. Also here they could have made the speed boost a normal duration one, a French one, and the ship would still be not that much better, but at least it had some sort of interesting gimmick. The rest is obvious. You go dispersion, gun reload most of the time. It's like definitely better than range, because like you're not really a good sniper. Your penetration is also lacking since it's only 380 German guns, I think. They may have changed something about the crop value, but I don't know. It ship just feels shit, so didn't really read into that. But yeah, I go speed boost mod, so I at least have some sort of funny little gimmick where I can press speed boost very fast. Yeah, but it's a tragedy. Dude, this ship is like I don't know how I don't know how this sort of balancing is even a thing where ships are like either a Sevastopol or Yodo, which is hilariously trash. Like these ships don't do anything, and I mean Yodo honestly way better than Sevastopol, by the way. Yodo at least gets torpedo spam and HE DPM, half decent HE DPM, so you can work on heavier ships that angle way easier, and you also do damage to destroyers. While Sevastopol has one purpose, and the purpose is to punish broadsides or light cruisers, but it's not even good at that. Like there's so many ships out there that are way better at it. Like look at the Stalin. Stalin has better shell travel time, better, or like, I mean, questionable if it's better accuracy, probably better accuracy since you have 9 shells, not 6, so you have faster reload. You also have improved pen angle, you also have better fuse, but you get the 12 km on top of it. You get normal DCP, which is generally better. You get to have normal heals. Unironically, just the standard cruiser heals are better than this gimmick heal, because this gimmick heal only gives you like an advantage in very, very limited situations. Like if you're essentially 100% going to die, but you pop a heal while you're running at enemies, so you just like zombie heal back. I mean, it's not even like a real zombie heal, like a Nustro or a super heal of an incomparable Vincent or Conqueror, because it takes so long. It's not like a 30-second heal, you get like 40k HP back. No, it's like you get 40k HP back, but it takes you 1.5 minutes. And given the armor scheme of this ship, you probably die in that time. Yeah, it's like I don't know. The ship is the ultimate meme. Like, it's so bad, unfun to play, and also gets punished by everything. I mean, think about like gunboats. Gunboats like the worst to play against. Gunboats with 30mm angle 30mm overmatches, like a Kreml. You will never do anything to a fucking Kreml. It's not a thing. And the the 30mm overmatchers point and click your armor 24/7. Like there's nothing you can do. And gunboats are like, I mean, Sherman, Smallands and stuff are like, or Marceau, Kleber, they're like unplayable, and the worst of all of them, like by far the worst ship you can probably face is a Ragnar with hands. You will never kill a Ragnar, and the Ragnar penetrates your entire ship. You don't have fire prevention. You go through, oh yeah, the thing has 60-second fires for whatever reason too. Um, like hits you for a lot of alpha because it pens you. You can't ever kill it back or even deal meaningful damage, kind of, because you can just sit at 10 km and you miss most of your shots if you pop speed boost. Um, yeah, it's like, I mean, it's just a tragedy, dude. It's like, at least you're good farm for Ragnar. Ragnar can get like 100k for free out of you. Huh. Sounds really fun, man. Sounds really fucking fun. The ship is just disaster. Oh, okay. Oh no. Blarago's half my HP. Damn, son. XD random submarine fucks me hard. I thought it was a destroyer, but now I understand why he wasn't lit. You know, at least I'm fast enough to outspeed the torpedoes, huh? Look at this, man. What a gamer I am. Well, that doesn't even hit. I mean, you think, yeah, the dispersion is kind of nice, but like, what good is it? I mean, what are you going to achieve with it? Damn, son. No oil slick. It's a bit of a problem. I think the submarine might go for me. And look, since the speed boost is only like short duration, I don't even get the point of that fucking speed boost. Like seriously, you could give it a fucking 12 km, it wouldn't be busted. You could probably shave off 3-4 seconds of the reload and it wouldn't be busted because the hull itself is just shit and the heel is just shit. But like, why don't you give it at least some sort of normal, uh, some sort of normal French speed boost? Like what? It's like so bad. I don't understand. I really just don't understand. It's like, wow. Maybe because they leave the flank open, I can do some funny stuff. Let's drop one. Okay, that guy is turbo far away. Holy shit. Already in Narnia. Oh no, now this guy's unspotted. Come on, dude, really? Gotta pop a speed boost to be faster. I mean, you can sometimes surprise people a wee bit with the insane speed this thing provides. Is this sub-surveillance, or what exactly is that? What he popped? I drawn now. Gearing and Balau could torp me. Wow, 7,000. Amazing damage. Probably have to disengage here in 2 seconds. Because the torpedoes might come. Pop my heal already. I think that ship gets half decent AA, but not 100% on that one. Okay, we dodged that. It's pretty good. Look at how long the heal takes, though, for me to actually... I can effectively hunt that sub, I guess. I don't know. Maybe this is the play all along, to just hunt the submarine. Yeah, well, okay, that doesn't hit me. I don't seem to be able to citadel that guy at all in his Ibuki, which is weird. Gotta go fast again. He shotguns me out. GG's. Or maybe not, he didn't have the reload for all his torpedoes. Unlucky, he dies now. I mean, I guess that's some sort of viable thing for me to do here, like kill the submarine. I do 0 damage because I don't have the overmatch. I just... Yikes, man. Ah, it's so fucked, dude. I have an engine damage. What am I supposed to do now? It doesn't fucking make sense. If this guy overturns a bit, I think I can maybe punish him for the first time with a sit. No, I'm getting overpens again. Brah. Bro, the ship is the ultimate suffering, I swear to God. If this guy doesn't kill me, I would be surprised. He probably killed me here. No, he doesn't. He does 0 damage. I think I may be able to go dark. I'm not 100% sure. I have run out of all my DCPs, by the way. So fires are... yeah, perma. Oh, Kuznetsov. Wow, Kuznetsov. Big, big, big. Big thing, though, because, you know, I have so many chances to get my heal off again, huh? 1 minute 30 still away, by the way, the heal. Like... The Ibuki just wouldn't fucking die to me either. Oh, and there's the fire that kills me. Funny. I'm out of DCPs. I can't heal. I mean, at least I get the submarine, I guess. Wow, this is Sevastopol, bro. Like, you don't do shit, man. The ship is so fucking tragic. Like, wow, this is like, who designed it? Like, who was like? There's no way they've actually played that ship. There's like no way, because there's no way in hell this ship is actually fun. Like, you're just the biggest fucking punching bag without any sort. Like, you're throwing around with fucking teddy bears. Like, your guns are fucking useless ass unless it's like some sort of random, I guess, light cruiser, and you have to be... I mean, still then you have to be lucky that you don't overpen his ass permanently. Like, I mean, the Ibuki ate like 10 million overpens. And it's like... what's the point, man? I run out of DCPs immediately because I only have 4. I heal once, cool, and then like what? I mean, I die, cause I don't know, man. I just don't know, dude. I'm never going to play the ship again. I swear to God. I just like, is it worth 60,000 XP nearly from the research bureau? Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. It's useless as shit. Team is heavily throwing. Unlucky. Like, is it worth the free XP or the research bureau? No, not at all, man. I'd rather get a Gibraltar, honestly, or any other ship there. Like, probably Siegfried on tier 9 is even a bit better, because at least it gets normal cruiser DCP and heals, and not this fucking awful trash pack of gimmicks. But anyways, I mean, that's it for Sevastopol, and personally I would advise you to never invest time into grinding it, or never get it in the first place. Like, you feel really betrayed, and you feel like you really wasted your time after receiving it. You play it once and it's just fucking god awful, man. It's god awful. Anyways, that's it, and see you for the next video.